Good morning, all you wonderful people. I'm Lisa with Living with Life with Lisa, and on this channel we talk about living with chronic illness. And I was diagnosed in October of 2017 with early onset dementia, and we're just trying to get through life as best we can, so stick along for the journey. So today I'm off to a doctor's appointment, and it was to check out how I'm doing on some particular medicine. But I've noticed lately that I've been very weak and run down, and just generally feel like the strength is being sapped from my muscles. And so if you remember back when I had to change doctors because of insurance, if you've been following that long, the new doctor put me on a statin drug, and I'm back at with my old doctor now because insurance, they now took my insurance. And so he had written down, I remember, that I can't tolerate statin drugs, and so I'm going to talk to him today about taking me off of the statin, and also about yeah, just taking me off of that, because it also is known to cause cognitive problems. And so if it's causing cognitive problems, I don't need that. So today, that's my plan, is I'm going to try to get off of the statins. I don't know what that would require me to do, but I think that this weakness and this rundownness, if that's a word, maybe I made it up, that's a new Lisaism, I think that's being caused by that medicine that I'm not supposed to take. So if that's the case, then let's not take it, because this is no fun feeling this way. So I think that's the way to do. And today I'm going to meet with my POA to try to get my taxes together and get that done best we can. Got to get some stuff done for that insurance company. But hopefully it won't take very long, I'm hoping. And tonight is Friday, or today is Friday, so tonight is pizza night, and it's supposed to be movie night. We haven't been doing movie night very well lately, because there seems to be a lack of interest in it, but I still have to take one out on his date with me, and so I may check and see if that movie's on at the theater. If that's the case, maybe I'll take him out for his date. Otherwise, maybe we can go tomorrow. But those of you that are in my Zoom group, I'm not going to be able to meet this week. By the time you see this, you're going to know it. There's too much. I have too much going on outside the home, and I can't get on this week. I was going to try to do it yesterday, and it just, nothing came together. So maybe we'll do it over the weekend, because some people need it different times anyway. So I don't know, maybe we'll see how that goes. It might be harder over the weekend because kids being home, but it's a thought. I don't know, we'll work something out. Let's see, it's been, I'm gonna cut some of this out because I'm running out of words, and so I'm gonna wait till I think of something to say, and I just let it run until something occurs to me. Wednesday, I did an interview with the Tempa Snow organization on dementia and spirituality, and they're going to they have to do some editing and do some things with it, but they're going to use it for churches. So they go in churches and kind of teach the churches how help understand dementia and the people that have it, and how to reach us, how to still be able to help us with our spirituality and our journey, because definitely a lot, you know, when you don't know what to do and you choose to not do anything at all, that's just sad. And that's what I think many places of worship are doing. Not all, but many. And so their attempt in this is to get churches and pastors and things like that educated, so that we can still be tended to as part of the flock. I gotta turn the heat up a little bit, it's cold. So I don't know when that's gonna come out. I don't know how it's gonna look. I didn't realize they were gonna use it for that. I had on a hat, and pink hat with my red sweatshirt, and I guess that's me, you know, that's what I do. I do it on here. But when you think about something's going to be shown all around the country, I would address better. Not that this isn't shown all the way around the world, but I'm close to you guys. I feel like I know you. You're my buds. You're the ones that I go to when I need help. So, understandably, I'm more comfortable with you than I am with people I don't know. But hopefully it'll go somewhere. Hopefully that's my hope. That, you know, the reason I got this was to spread awareness, and I really feel that to be true. And so instead of this being an end, this is a beginning, a new beginning of teaching. It's a new stage in life of teaching about dementia, and from the perspective of the person with the diagnosis. And so here I am, and I'm ready to tackle this. I'm ready to take it on, because I really feel like that's my calling. You know, everything in my life has built up to doing this, as far as, you know, being taught how to be an activist, and then being taught, you know, how to teach, and teaching, and having all that stuff under my belt and in my work belt, so to speak, my tool belt. Then that just helps me at this point to make sure that I get some of these things done. I have big dreams. I don't know if I'll live to see all of them, but that's not important. What's important is that they happen. And, you know, I'm not looking for a pat on the back. I'm not looking for any kind of praise at all, but I feel like this is a fight that's worth fighting, and I'm going to do it. And so be it. If you want to join my fight, join me, because the days of hiding away your loved one that is diagnosed with dementia, the days of not talking about it, the days of keeping it a secret are over. It's time to speak up and use our voices and let people know that this is happening, and that services and support are necessary for everyone, and it starts from the beginning. It needs to start from the beginning. And so get the word out. Had dementia, I don't know. But we need to bring up awareness of this disease and have it talked about in the open, out in the sun, out for everyone to see, so that it stops being scary to people and it stops being a taboo word. You know, as someone stated that's very, very bright in another video or somewhere that I saw it. You know, they used to not talk about cancer. They used to say, oh, this has got the C word, you know, and they didn't know what to do with these people. They didn't talk to them. And then they started getting loud and voicing what they needed. And all of a sudden, there's cures for certain kinds of cancer. People are living longer with cancer. People aren't afraid to support the people with cancer. More research is being done. And so let's take dementia out of the closet and put it out for everybody to see, and stop being afraid to tell anybody that you have it, or tell anybody that your loved one has it, or hide them in the closet, or hide them in the attic. It's time to do it. Fight is on. So join me in that fight if you would. Well, I just finished with my doctor's appointment, and yes, I'm going off my statin, and he says that's really common, and his own father had that problem, and so we're gonna go off. He said it'll take 2 weeks to know if that's it. It also causes fatigue, which explains why I'm so tired lately. And also I had a place on my arm that the other doctor froze, and because she thought it was a wart, and it didn't go away. It some stuff fell off, but it grew back, and it's hard, and it was a place that I'd gone through a window when I was a kid, and every once in a while glass will come out. And so when it first started, I thought that it was glass coming out of my arm, and that's not weird. That's just my body is still getting rid of the glass that was embedded in my arm when I went through glass when I was like 13. And so anyway, I said I pulled on it because I thought it's glass, and it bled, and then it grew back, and she froze it. And so he froze it. He said it could be glass, but he doesn't think that it is, because it grew back, and glass wouldn't have grown back, it would have come out. And I agree with that. And he's going to look at it in 2 weeks, and if it's not working, he's going to freeze it again. If that doesn't work, they're going to have to take a biopsy. He's pretty sure that it's a spot of skin cancer, but you know, don't get wigged out. I've had on my other arm a spot of skin cancer, and they got rid of it with freezing. And you know, we're getting it while it's real tiny, and so it's killing. The freezing is, he said, it was 94 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit, and so they're giving it frostbite to kill the cells around it. And so this time it was smaller than the last time, so it kills those cells, so it's not going to spread, and it's nothing to get wigged out about. I'm not wigged out about it, because I already had a place taken off several years ago, and it never came back. So that's just one of those things of being fair-haired and blue eyes and fair skin that I've known all my life I have to watch, and I just watch them. And when weird stuff pop up on me, I go to the doctor, and it's nothing to get concerned about for me, because I watch it very carefully, as should any people with light skin, and particularly blue eyes. And all my kids have blue eyes, and I preach it to them. So but it's just catching up with me, and that's all part of life. But I'm not worried about that. That's not even an issue at all, because it's being taken care of, and it's not going to amount to anything. And so I'm going to head home so that my POA can come over and we can get some of the stuff done. I can get my taxes done, see if we can get some of the stuff worked out. And so with that, I'm going to leave y'all again as this little update. So live life to the fullest, live life with no regrets, and we will see you later. Bye bye.